Hey everybody, we are in the living room for the final episode of Season 1 of VsV Valerie Creator Commentary. My name is Mike Fly. I'm the producer and director and editor, with Simon Fraser, who's right here.
I'm Simon, co-director, co-editor, and I wrote a couple episodes.
And this is Stephanie Kaliner.
Hi guys, I'm the head writer, and I also wrote a couple episodes and did wardrobe and production coordinating on part of it.
Mm-hmm. And this is Alice Moran.
Hi,
Very
guys.
special guest.
Yeah, I'm just hanging out, guys.
What do you do, Alice?
I just live.
Perfect.
Alice wrote episode 4 of this web series.
And she watched episode 12.
I did.
And she
I
watched this
it.
episode, and she might have something to say.
She watched it hard.
Yeah, I probably. Yeah.
Here we are, the finale of Season 1, Valerie versus Valerie. Which, of course, mirrors episode 1, which is Sexy Nerd Girl versus Valerie.
Did you get it? Everybody get it?
Okay.
We did it.
And begin. So this was fun to shoot, for sure, because it was all in a parkade, or I don't know, parking garage, I guess, if you're an American. And we had these very short pants for Val.
Oh, yeah.
She wasn't with me when I bought them, guys.
We blew this shot up just a smidge so that you didn't see that she's wearing floods.
Or clam diggers.
Clam diggers.
Kind
Exactly.
of flared. They're really loose.
Yeah. They're wavy at the bottom.
Yeah. And coming up is the funnest shot that we did in this day. It took us probably about an hour where we had a bunch of different setups with the green screen where we moved a mobile green screen around to have Val walk into frame when we do the multiple Val shot coming up here in a second. And Val would have to like walk in, stand there, crack her knuckles and look menacing, and then run at the camera. And then we didn't end up using the running at the camera stuff. But this was a fun effect to put together. And that's actually not even all of the Vals we shot.
I love the one in the Val in the middle does the Agent Smith head cock to crack his neck there. It's nice. There's the cloud that we last saw in episode 11.
And that's
still raining on her.
Straight up real water being poured on Val on my bed.
Yeah. I don't think...
I'm so sorry for your mattress.
Don't think I'm the one who was pouring it that... I think Davin was pouring that one.
Yeah.
I got to pour it in 11.
I started the morning by waking up and putting a giant condom on my bed, essentially. Yeah.
Did your mattress get wet?
It didn't. We were very careful, and it worked out well.
What did you use?
I bought a bunch of poly, then just kind of double layered it over top and then tucked it underneath the mattress, and then we laid a tarp underneath and put basically the whole bed on top of the tarp.
So for all those people out there who want to make a scene where your bed's getting rained on, there's the trick.
What I didn't do was buy pillowcases that really show the wet really well. So feel bad about that. But
you think like a darker color might have brought it out more?
Yeah,
or
something. Or just like not
red.
like a cotton instead of this kind of weird satiny fabric.
Yeah.
But you can tell they're wet because you can see the tag through...
Yeah.
Yeah. It's just not as clear as we could have had. Yeah. And this was a fun setup to shoot as well. I had to push the bed out from the wall. We had to do a bunch of like crazy lighting and rigging to get this shot of Val here.
How did you get it on its side like that?
Well, you just turn the camera on its side.
Oh, whatever, Mike.
Strong man.
How do I know you didn't put the pillow on the wall and have Hannah stand?
Hannah stood for 12 hours to get this shot.
We also moved the window to the top and to the roof.
Yeah.
The ceiling of it.
Yeah, but it really does feel like you're in bed with her, you know what I mean? Like, when the camera's on its side like this, it feels...
Yeah.
Yeah. Which is kind of nice.
She's got such pretty freckles, guys. That's all I'm focused on right now.
Nice.
And she's dry.
Yeah.
But she's been crying.
She should get a garbage can for those Kleenexes, guys.
I don't think that was on her mind when she was crying. I think she had other things.
Listen, we'll let Hannah build her own backstory, Simon.
Okay. There's my phone again.
Yeah. I think she's actually talking to you in this shot, too.
Is she?
Yeah, I think so.
I don't recall this conversation. I recall the scene with where I'm playing Mother at the end of episode 11, but I don't recall this.
It's such
this is when she's calling Guy. Yeah.
But you're supposed to think she's calling the doctor.
Yeah, and it works. Until now.
Well, you guys just ruined it. Spoiled it. God.
Take that, everyone. Knowledge.
If you're watching the commentary track before you watch the episode...
Yeah, because you want to go in with all the facts? Come on.
We did 4 takes of this scene. It's all one shot the whole way through. We were running out of time on the day, and so we decided to throw out our reverse angles and just go with the one shot. And the first take was not the best take, and then we threw them some direction, and the next 3 takes made both Steph and I cry.
Yeah.
Can I just say though that Adam looks kind of like Shaggy right now?
Oh yeah,
A little bit, yeah.
Oh, I thought you meant Shaggy like the rapper.
No, oh, I know. No, he's not banging on the bathroom door. He looks like solving mystery Shaggy right now.
And we actually shot all of this series, or most of the series, on a Red Scarlet, which means that we shot it in 4K. So this actual slow track in is actually done digitally. So we were able to just put a nice slow movement into the conversation as they get closer and closer. We were able to bring the viewer as such without having to move the camera, which was really cool. For all you camera nerds out there.
Camera nerds!
And I think it was night almost when we were shooting this.
Yes.
It was night. It was
and
extremely
there was
night.
light coming in through the window, but from a light.
Yeah, this is all our Grip Electric team making this happen. I think at this point it was Dan Parkinson and Jason Bork putting it all up, and we had a bunch of other people who would come in and help us out on a regular basis.
I went across the street to buy cupcakes for everybody. That was my contribution. But yeah, definitely we were crying. It was a pretty emotional scene.
Yeah, the direction I gave Adam when she stands up was, dude, if you stand up, that you're dead. You're completely dead inside. You do not want to stand up, and yet he has to. So I think he showed some of that conflict well.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Oh, this is a great little scene. It gives you the feels if you don't hear us talking over it.
When I put concave chest in the script, I put that in because Adam says that about himself all the time. So it's not mean to Adam, the actor, because he says it about himself for sure.
Don't do it! Don't do it, man! Oh, don't.
He's gotta get up.
You jerk.
Oh, and fun fact, when they were hugging there, on both of their lap
yeah.
mics, you could actually hear their hearts beating.
Yeah,
Yeah.
They were so close to each other, you just hit.
And George Flores, our sound designer, had to take them out, and we were sad, but it had to happen.
Look
It was
at
just something for you.
he looks like he's
film
gonna
nerds.
cry.
Yeah.
Aww.
But he can't cry. Like physically.
Look back at her.
And he
Look
also
back at her.
has so many mysteries
Look
to
at her.
solve.
Yes. He loves her. There it is.
Nice. And this is the apartment hallway for the gentleman Klaus Schuler, who lent us his apartment for this shoot, which is really fun. That is not actually a fisheye door. That's just a camera lens, guys.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
Watch out,
She's
world.
faking the knock, knock, knock.
Yeah, but those are actually her knocks from a different take, so wrap your head around that.
I can't.
Do it. Wrap it.
I really like that hug.
Yeah.
It's strange. What you can hear on the sound, their lav mics actually sound like butterflies when they press together.
Oh. Oh, guys.
The sound of butterflies flapping wings.
Yeah. It's a tough scene, man. This is a real emotional moment. You know, the reconnecting. We think everything's going to work out for Val. The music led us to believe so. Thank you, Waylon Mickey.
And the interesting thing about this scene too is we shot it at this location, and then we shot it again at another location with that white screen that you're gonna see in a minute. So, and this was all the same day, so they had to shoot this emotional, sad scene again and again and again all day long.
Oh god, that's so sad.
Yeah. So this is a Matrix episode. So we decided to go into the what is this called on the Matrix? The training program? Training
their
program,
loading
right?
screen.
The
I
loading.
think.
Yeah.
We thought it was really timely to do Matrix references now because we've had enough time to digest the movies.
Well, the first movie was pretty outstanding. I mean, it took a lot of cues from previous existing products, but
Yeah, but it's a great
content.
it's
But it was a
super
really
movie.
great movie. And then the second one had a really great action sequence. And then that's it.
and cool costumes.
Yeah.
Am I remembering that the Animatrix had some high points? Am I wrong?
It did.
I never saw the animatrix.
Oh, it's worth seeing. There's
Yeah?
some great stuff in there. Some beautiful animation. And they also did a Batman thing. I can't remember what it was called, though, that was very similar. Where it was like different perspectives on Batman solving a crime one day in a city. It was also shot in a similar, like each one is different animated styles and different
Right.
types of storytelling. It was really cool. Very much Animatrix style.
The
So
tier.
all these tiers. This widescreen stuff was shot
Boom.
at the Lower Ossington Theater on the same day we shot the teaser for episode 8 with the musical thing.
Yeah. And just a tip for all those filmmakers out there. Don't shoot green screen when you're going to just make it a white screen in the back. Because it looks like garbage, and don't do that. Yeah. Take the time to light your white screen properly.
Just for that angle, we angled the green screen at a 45-degree angle and put it above her.
Yeah, still looks like
Get that
garbage.
shot.
Hate all the composite
Still
in
looks
there.
like garbage.
It's one of those things where just, if you don't have to do green screen, don't do green screen, because it never quite looks exactly
Where would
right.
you have shot it?
Oh, I just would have used a white screen
In a white
instead.
room?
Yeah, or just we could have used white instead of green.
Right.
Yeah. But this is obviously a real plant. Definitely not a fake plant.
Solid
Somebody
commentary.
called us out in the comments that it's actually not a ficus either.
Oh, no.
Oops.
Well, what do you do? It's the closest we could get, guys. Come
Yeah.
on.
Shoestring buddy.
We had to get that fig joke in there somehow. We had to. The whole season was building to it.
It is a really nice little tension breaker where she realizes, like, this is very much, he's like the Doctor from Doctor Who. Is that you're not going to change him. He's still going to be charming and whatever, even if he has to say the hardest thing in the world, right?
This is Valerie's first love, and it's her first goodbye, too.
Yeah, it's a big moment for her. A big moment that is now accentuated by that awkward walk back to the taxi.
What's this dude's name?
His name is Mr. Araya, I think. And he was our taxi driver for all of our taxi shots.
He was great. He was like, he was trying to help out at times too. Like, didn't he start calling action from time to time?
Yeah, there was. When we were in the cab, he's like, okay, we're in a good spot. Action. Because it's hard when you're driving in the back of the cab. You have to, you want, stuff going by in the background.
Yeah, right. You want, yeah.
Yeah.
That's his only line.
Yeah, it's just airport, question mark. And we, I think he ad-libbed the okay at the end of it, too. We did not ask for that.
Oh, wow. Thank God we're not working with actor, otherwise you have to pay him so much more
Oh,
for
my
that little
God.
ad-lib.
Yeah. But this is fun. These clouds were all built from Davin, once again. These are all practical lighting effects mixed with the clouds. And then Nick Montgomery actually did these laser Superman eyes and then the burning of the suitcases.
I like the slash effect of going across.
Yeah. And then these are all practical lighting effects, obviously. Now, I was a big fan of the idea of just lighting a campfire in my bedroom, but nobody else supported the idea.
I think the smoke was going to be the issue.
Yeah, that's fine, I guess.
The fire was fine. It's the smoke that comes with the fire that causes the problems. And there above her dresser, you can see a little picture of her drawn by Gab.
Or Gabo.
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 Of her wearing the Amy Pond gear.
Yeah.
That he drew at Comic-Con in Chicago in 2011.
And this scene, I think highlights Val's position in life and her age. Like people in the comments were saying, like, I think Val's overreacting about him going away for such a short amount of time. But when it's your first goodbye, I don't know about you guys, but it's pretty hard. And
You put a lot of value on it.
yeah, and Val's in her early 20s. She's never had a serious relationship before, and it's a pretty scary amount of vulnerability.
Mm-hmm.
Plus, the Doctor never actually says how long he's going to be away. Like, it could be a year, or it could be 2 years, right? He's not willing to commit to anything.
And when you're younger, time feels longer, I think.
Mm-hmm.
A
Friend
year
Zone
feels
vlog.
like forever.
I love the Friend Zone vlog. That was a bit of I don't remember who wrote it, but at a certain point on one of the takes, Hannah and Adam just started improvising about gentlemen's washes. And when I was editing that vlog, I'm like, I cannot throw out this.
Oh, yeah, for sure. And
This
then it
is
made it
gold.
into the series, which is
And
hilarious.
it made it into the series. And whenever anybody asks or when everybody questions or asks what Hannah and Adam contribute, there's so many things that they just come up with that get weaved into the narrative. And get woven into the woven, thank you. Woven into the characters and into the narrative.
This moment I love. Makes me almost cry every time I see her almost cry there.
Yeah.
Why?
Just because it's that moment of like where she's trying to hold it together and she's just realizing there's a huge crack in the dam and she's just like covering it with both of her hands, trying to pretend it's not there. Yeah, it's heart-wrenching.
This was fun. We shot this halfway through the day. We shot this after the Poison Ivy.
Yeah.
And before everything else that we shot.
Yeah, at the Oslington.
So around noontime.
Yeah. Which is fun too, because look at how different that bar looks like in the plain light of day. You know?
Yeah. But the ugly light's on.
I don't even think we were doing much when it came to the lighting here. I think there's a little bit of kick on the other side, or fill light, but it's mostly what was coming through the windows during the daylight.
I think what often works in drama and in narrative drama is when you push the story forward, but you don't come into a scene until after the story's been pushed forward. So these guys have already made this list. So the story's getting pushed a lot more forward just in this little scene of them having finished this list, and now this list exists in the universe, and it'll play into season 2.
And a lot of people freeze framed that and read the list.
Yeah.
And listed it out in the comments, which I love.
And then I posted a photo of it a couple days later.
Yeah.
Yeah, which is good because I tried to freeze frame and check it out because I couldn't remember what I wrote. But then in the little bottom ones you couldn't read really in the freeze frame.
Now, on one of the vlogs that we shot after this occurs, I forgot. It was me and Hannah in the room, and we forgot to move the money over. And we shot the entire vlog with the money there and no plant. And then it may have been you.
I came in and was like, "Oh, you guys remember to move that plant, right?"
And we're like, okay, we got to redo the whole vlog because that's what we got to do. So we're going to do it, and we're going to do it quick, and let's get it done.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah. Well,
Plant continuity.
We got it done.
Yeah, and I do love in this vlog too that we were able to just slip in a little bit of D&D stuff because like that is a real thing. There's that moment where all your buddies are sitting at level 16 and now you're stuck with a level 1 character that they're gonna have to baby for
tagging
forever.
along.
Yeah,
picking up levels where you can.
And you can watch the rest of this vlog also on the channel, and we make fun of what. The Matrix?
No, it's Unplugged.
Oh, Unplugged, right.
The other one is Famous Arch Enemies. And that one's Unplugged.
that's all of us.
Except
I'm
for
Alice.
not there. No.
Alice is sort of an amalgam of Hannah, Adam, and Kaya. If you put all three of them together, that's Alice.
Yeah, but like I have that many limbs. Like let's really accurately describe.
She's like an Indian goddess.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was it, man. This is that was it. We just did 12 episodes of creator commentary. We also have a cast commentary you should check out if you get the chance.
It's really funny.
And you can find all of our social media as creators information in the descriptions to all these cast commentaries. So you can find us on Twitter and Facebook and that kind of stuff.
If you want to see what people are saying about us, just do a Google search for VsV Valerie or Sexy Nerd Girl or Simon Fraser. You get a lot of people claiming that I'm a university. I am. It's true.
Yes, he's very knowledgeable. We also have this great show called VsV Valerie that you obviously enjoyed enough to watch the commentaries for. So you should definitely tell people about it because, frankly, we're really proud of it and we worked really hard to make it happen and we really hope that we did your time justice. So please do tell a friend,
Share it up.
Share it up. That would be very, very helpful for us, and we would just really love to hear from you and let what you thought of the show.
Literally anything that you can do for us, the smallest little thing, like share this or like it or I don't know, leave a comment, can actually help get us to season 2. Every little bit counts.
Yeah, and we just genuinely really appreciate it. Thank you very much for everybody who's watched the show and supported the show since day one and who found the show through VsV Valerie. We really appreciate you.
Yeah,
you
and like
gotta do?
Simon's saying in the video right now that we're watching, there's a soundtrack. So in the commentary, we talk a lot about the soundtrack, and we're really proud of that too. So give it a listen if you have a chance. There's really good stuff on it.
It's on Bandcamp.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's all on our Versus Valerie channel. But yeah, basically, thanks so much for watching, guys. It really means the world to us that you watched it and that you liked it, and that, yeah. And let us know if there's something you want to see in season 2.
Indeed.
Let us know if there's something you don't want to see.
Oh, wow, also that.
That's
They
fair.
want to see the next Matrixes. They want to see.
I want to see Matrix
I'm writing an
reunited.
Animatrix episode. It's just a whole bunch of weird animated things.
Yeah, it'd be cool to do a whole anime episode.
I feel like
Okay.
after that last one that we did where we went like 3 minutes or 4 minutes after the video ran out, I feel obliged that we still have to keep talking while there's video playing. Is that weird?
Well, I think they're all those lovely people are just about to do the final goodbye, so.
Oh, there we go.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Mwah, mwah, mwah,
Bye.
mwah, mwah, mwah.